What's up, y'all? I know a lot of you guys are trying to learn how you can make it in the film industry. So that is why in this video today, I brought on Xavier, someone who can really give a deep dive explanation and talk to making it in the filmmaking commercial space industry, something I don't necessarily have a lot of expertise in. So I'm going to talk to him today about that. He has this program called Next Level Creators. So in this talk with him, this kind of interview discussion, I talk about the program, what it is, but also just how he got to start, how he got to where he is, and how he built this huge successful business with recurring clients in the filmmaking commercial space. And so I talked to him about that and his program and how he's helping other filmmakers all over the world do the same exact thing. So hopefully you guys can learn something, take something away from it, and learn how to get also a recurring cash flow every month with some big commercial clients. So check it out, listen to the conversation. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. What's up, y'all? I'm here, Jacob Owens, Buff Nerds. I got Xavier with me, the man that stole my face.
How many messages do you get per week from people wondering if you allowed me to steal your face?
I think not so much anymore, but early on, like I would get at least one a day from some, Facebook screenshot. They would send me and be like, yo, you know this guy's using your photo? And I'd be like, yeah, my stuff's on Unsplash. He pulled it from there. It's, free to use. So that leads me to my question is, why did you steal my face?
Well, I use your face first and foremost because it's a very good looking face. So you got the beard, you got your good looking dude. And of course, we're helping filmmakers, we're helping video production experts, and they all know you, right? You have a huge following. You've got a lot of trust. You've got a lot of really valuable information you're always putting out in this YouTube channel and everywhere. And that made it so if I wanted to get the attention of filmmakers or video creators out there, I was like, I'm going to take Jacob Owens, this guy that I really like, because I pay attention every time I see your face. Right. So that resonance is what I was trying to get, and it worked.
Makes sense. Yeah, that's pretty much what I put together. That's what I thought. But no, it's funny to hear that.
And now this is cool because now we're talking, and I get to use your face again.
Yeah. So I want to talk about your program and ask you some questions. I feel like my, followers or viewers or whatever you want to call them, I think could definitely learn a lot from you and the program and what you have going on. I'm always a big advocate on helping filmmakers growing their business. I share so much information, whether it's free or I do have programs and mentorship programs and stuff. And you have a program, which is called the Creators Operating System. Operating System.
So the Creators Operating System is the 6 different systems that we help people implement to grow video production agencies with predictability. Our actual program is called Next Level Creators, and it teaches you how to install the Creators Operating System.
So what is that kind of all about? Like just on the simplest term, just taking it to the level?
Yeah, thinking about it through the transformation that Next Level Creators is designed to produce for filmmakers is our objective is to help you get recurring cash flow.
Right.
Okay, consistent.
That's what everyone wants.
Yeah, so it's consistent monthly income coming in from a handful of great clients versus always having to hunt for that next project, always having to get the next gig. And so how it works is we really specialize in video marketing and commercial filmmaking marketplace and going to businesses where you can produce with video and distribution or ongoing video production, or just one really great video series over the course of a duration of time.
Right.
A massive amount of value for that business, hundreds, maybe $1 million in sales if the video and distribution and the content you're producing is done the right way, which the beautiful thing is, of course, because your success is massive in the video industry. There's huge power when you leverage video the right way, right? And it can deliver massive results, massive growth to a business owner.
Not only that, but yeah, I don't think people realize how much opportunity and possibility there is just in the video production space in general. You know what I mean? And so and there's so many different ways you can tap into that too. There's not only one way. And so what you're doing, is really cool. And there's so many opportunities there, and things, knowledge that you have and things you guys are doing that I don't even really know. And that's why I'm here talking to you today, to not only learn myself, but, you know, hopefully, you know, teach and have, you know, some of these people watching, possibly learn from you, because you obviously know what you're doing. I mean, your stuff's everywhere as well.
Yeah.
So how can you scale like a video production agency running commercial campaigns and like perpetual programs?
So the major way to do it is you want to identify a specific type of business that you want to help, and you want to go after and approach those business owners leveraging video content, right? If you're going to be offering video content, it makes sense to create video content to get someone's attention, so they reach out to you and want to work with you, right? That's just kind of a no-brainer there. And so we'll reach out to them and we'll make them an offer based off of a commercial campaign, which would be basically video plus paid advertising or some form of distribution on Facebook, YouTube ads, Google ads, Instagram ads that are going to bring a new audience that they're not tapping into right now, expose them to that audience, bring them over to them. And granted, you know, your video is powerful, meaning you got a good message. The business owner offers a great product or service that actually gets their clients results in that area. You can turn $1 in advertising to get that video in front of people into $2 in profit, right? And people are always asking me, they're like, Paul, how I've seen you running the same ads for 2 years now to the same video with Jacob Owen's face on it. How does this keep happening? It's because it's getting more profitable as time goes on, not less. And that's the beauty of having a really strong message. You can build assets with your videos, right? Things that produce continuously for you over and over and over again. And that's what we're helping people do for their clients, which then in turn can produce them revenue.
Some of the people like you've helped and the people who've joined your next level creative program, like what are some of the numbers that they've gone from that they do on a monthly recurring basis? Because everyone wants to, you know, have not a, you know, they want to have that recurring monthly income and those clients that it's just like, they know they can trust that that's going to be there that month and that they're going to work with them. Like, no, freelancers don't want to, like, I mean, that's the scary part about being like a freelance filmmaker, is like, when is the next client going to come? When's the next job going to come? And you're teaching people to have those reoccurring clients and to get those clients. What were some, like, I don't know, tell me like a I guess a story or some info on like some of your people that have done well.
So one of our guys out in a tiny place in Mobile, Alabama, his name's Drew. You would never think that there's big production companies out there. Between September and October, he's done $200,000 in sales just for his video production agency. He went from, when we first started working together back in 2018, he was actually not looking too good as far as his monthly recurring revenue. It was almost at nothing. It was all gig to gig, making about probably six figures a year, so $8,000 a month. And within just the first few months of working together, he increased that to 32,000 in recurring.
Right.
And that's kind of an example of someone who's they're an expert in filmmaking. They're already doing video gigs. They have past clients. Things are looking good for them. We've had people who have gone from working a job as a content creator for another company to stepping out of that job and getting a $10,000 a month client.
Yeah.
Then we've had people who are just getting started. Again, they've been through other programs out there that'll teach them how to shoot. A lot of them follow you, right? They learn how to shoot from watching your YouTube videos. They love cameras and everything like that, but they don't know business as far as how to market themselves, how to sell, how to deliver value without giving away all their time.
I wouldn't even say that's almost as important. That's just as important as, you know, if you're trying to run a business, you know what I'm saying? If you're trying to run a business and grow, like those are things you have to know and things you need to know to grow. Like, cool, you could have all the skills and knowledge in the world, but if you can't land a client or get your work in front of a client or have people see it to where they want to hire you, then like, you know, what good are those skills? So
yeah,
no, 100%. How long? I mean, you said 2018 with that guy, and it's 2019, so not that long.
No, that's not that long. I mean, some of our I love any form of success. So don't think that that's like the only thing I look at as success is getting to six figures. We have some people who get in and, they're film directors. Their passion is making films. They're in Hollywood, they're in LA, that's their thing. They don't really want to be doing commercial filmmaking, but they've got four kids and they've got this passion. So how do we get them to a point where they can provide for those kids and pursue their passion?
Right.
So we'll go out and get 2 clients, bring in an extra $4,000 a month, something like that. But it only takes them a day and a half a week to manage those clients or less. And then they put all their focus towards family and film. And that's success in my book too.
100%. Yeah. Cause I mean, yeah, it's not always like, oh, how much, money can you earn? It's also the freedom that allows, you know what I mean? Like, and that's what, even with me, I've branched out and done so many other kind of like businesses and things that bring me in that monthly kind of recurring income. And the reason I love that so much is because I can do what I want to do, and I can, just, relax. If I want to relax, I can fund my own films. If I want to fund my own films, like it just opens up just, a whole nother world.
Yeah. The things you've done, I think are really smart is you've packaged music videos and you've packaged the films that you're doing with something extra. You have your audience on YouTube that you've packaged in whenever someone hires you, because you get to distribute to them. You have your houses that you bought, which then are a package because you can go and shoot at them, have cheaper costs and massive value.
I just shot 3 videos at my new 40-acre desert spot, the Eclectic West, and literally like I was just thinking that when I was on set, it was like the budget for the music videos, all 3 of them were only $10,000 a piece. But like what we did for those videos, we wouldn't have been able to do, but because I own the location, that we were able to do the like, 1, have this awesome location, but 2, do the extra things in the video that we wouldn't have been able to do otherwise because of budget restraints. So yeah, no, it's cool.
And with that, you get to profit more because you're like, if they're coming to you for that experience, you're connecting the dots. Like that's entrepreneurship. That's resourcefulness right there. And I mean, beyond commercial filmmaking, that's the key.
Yeah, I leverage it all the time. Like I had this artist hit me up the other day, just on like the low level, like I have no budget. It's just me. I'm, independent little artist, like trying to make it in LA. And she was like, I have $1,500. Like, and it was just like, I can't get a crew. I can't get a locate. That's like, I have to make something on the fly with her. And that's just going to be what I make. But I have this awesome house here. That's a movie set or film set. And so I was like, yeah, come to the house. And we shot here for like 5 hours, and it looks sick because all the art direction here, the sets are here. And it was just me and her and my camera. And I was able to do that and, pocket that money and not have to like pay it to someone else because of those resources I've built and whatnot here. And so, yeah, kind of leveraging all those aspects. Another question: would you say is the most important thing when producing that sells like for a client in the commercial marketplace?
Yeah. So from a commercial filmmaking standpoint, the most important thing is probably not what most filmmakers would think, which is how do I make the highest quality looking video, right? When it comes to video marketing, it's far more about the content and the message than it is about how, like, there's a reason people are making millions of dollars with iPhones. It's because the message and the story that they're telling is very good.
Yeah, it's crazy. You don't like, I'll even notice this on a small scale with Instagram. The stuff sometimes that I find gets the most interaction engagement is a crappy not crappy, but a 15-second phone video that I throw up on my Instagram. It's not red camera, music video, high quality. Like it's me like handheld operating from off in the distance, and it's like an iPhone clip and like throw it up, and for some reason that gets engagement. And it's like, again, it's not high quality. It's the content that it's of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And see what I'm doing in that moment, like, oh my gosh, that's sick. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, no, 100%.
And with that, I mean, it's all about understanding. I mean, whenever you're trying to get attention from human beings on these different platforms, someone's on a device, they're on a phone. And when they look at Instagram, They expect to see other people on their phones creating content for to transfer to them. If someone brings a high level of quality to that, that's one way to connect with that audience. Another way is if you use your phone, you actually create a bit more of an authentic experience, because it's like, this isn't premeditated. This isn't someone with a giant camera, a crew trying to put a message specifically together for this one instance to get my attention. It's a human being with a phone just talking. That creates a emotional experience of authenticity that a lot of filmmakers, they don't leverage or think through that lens of how can I leverage different types of creative, different types of media with my videos to convey different emotions and experiences for the viewer. And that you do that very well.
How did you get into this space, the commercial space, and then this kind of the business marketing side, and then ultimately teach people to now, I guess, do it and make money for themselves? Like,
it's been a journey. I worked for the government for about 5 years, and I was doing really monotonous work, kind of data entry related stuff and building a software tool. And I didn't like it, and I wanted to get out of it. So I quit, and I wanted to be a full-time creative. I would do anything for money. I was the definition of a struggling freelancer. And so, hey, you got a wedding? I'll shoot it. Hey, you got a party? I'll be there. Hey, you got this? I'll do that. And so everything was low value, charging a couple $100 to do pretty much anything. I also had a little bit of software background, so I could create websites and do some graphic design related stuff. But again, I was just a generalist. And because I was doing everything for everybody, and most of the people I knew had no money, I was making nothing. And so I went into debt and decided, like, I've got to figure something out here. The real kicker moment was my mom actually, like, my family went through a financial crisis and we had our house foreclosed upon. That was kind of this period in time where I decided I needed to get my stuff together and stop going out to drink every weekend. And I needed to get serious about who I'm going to be and what I'm going to do with my life. So that scared the crap out of me when that happened to my mom. So I just went all in. I said, I'm going to figure this out. Because entrepreneurship is the way to massive success if you're at that stage. I firmly believe it, right? And so I went in and basically I started hiring mentors, getting into different peer groups and friend groups, stopped doing things with the previous friend group that I had from high school. And I learned about, holy cow, if I create a website and shoot a video for someone for, let's just say I charge $2,000. They end up spending $2,000 a month with the guy who distributes that website and that video I just produced. And not only that, that person who's distributing it, that marketer is getting all the credit for the success of the stuff I set up.
Right.
All they're doing is running some ads. Could I figure that out? Well, I figured out how to shoot video and make a website. So sure, why not? Went and started offering that to the people that I was creating content for, or setting up websites for. And sure enough, it added to it.
One of the big things in the next level creators is like kind of pitching to clients, like how to land clients. Like, is that like a big thing in there?
100%. So the 6 systems are, first off, how to decide what you want. Because at the end of the day, if you don't know what you want, you don't know what the type of freedom you want, you don't know what you have, like what that system looks like when you get it. It's like showing up to an airport without a ticket. Who knows where the heck you're going to end up one day. So picking a goal and then going after it. Then it's, all right, well, how do I create value for clients? So that's how to run video plus distribution campaigns, or how to create online programs and deliver value with those types of mechanisms. Then it's sales. How do you actually sell? But do it in a non-sleazy, ethical way, right? A way that actually makes sense and is a win-win for you and the client if they choose to say yes.
Right.
How to market and get in front of those people, how to deliver that service with operations, and then how to basically manage your numbers and finances on the back end. So everything you need to run any of those business models.
Fire. Y'all need to go cop that.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we're like, I guess I'll link it in the video description. So Yeah. So how do they sign up? Like if I were to put a link, I'm gonna put a link in the description. They click on what happens next.
So basically, yeah, below this video, we're going to do a special offer for anyone who is watching this specifically through you, Jacob, where, what happens is basically we aren't like most online programs that just sell to 500,000 people. My philosophy is like knowledge is great, but the real way to get results is to have support and a mentor who's there with you as you're implementing that to get results. So we work very hands-on with people. And for that reason, we have to do a strategy call with you to determine if or how we can actually help you. Right. So click the link below. There's a little application. There will be a little video there as well. And you can watch that video, give you all the background information on commercial filmmaking, this business model, what you can make, some of our success stories. What was that?
The video you sent me.
Yep. So I'll put that on the page, and then there's a little place where you can book a call with someone on my team, fill out a little survey, and if you do decide to join and work, we find it's a good fit for both of us. I know you wanted to throw in a little bonus for those people, right?
I wanted to throw in anyone who signs up. I wanted to throw in basically my whole master collection on my online store, which is basically everything that I offer on my online store. So it's my books, my guides, my LUTs, my effects, photo presets, like music video treatments, original treatment templates, like everything that I have on my Jacob Owens Productions online store, the master collection, you will receive if you sign up with Paul and his Next Level Creators program. And yeah, but I mean, at the very least, guys, you should click the link, schedule a call if this interests you at all and you're looking to grow your business. Yeah, I mean, this man's out here killing it right now, doing that and teaching people how to do the same. So yeah, at the very least, give it a shot, try it out. You know what I mean?
There's no obligations. It's a conversation, man. And the way I look at it is like, we are not going to try to sell you something, period. Okay. The way we do things is we lead with value in every instance that we can, the same way you do. We produce free content for people that you can use and go get results with. This call is it's $1,000 value. My team is trained. They're experts. I mean, the people that you talk to have run 7-figure companies oftentimes. So when you chat with them, they're there to help you put a strategy in place. And if and only if that makes sense to both of us, will you, have an opportunity to work with us. And that's the way I think everyone should really run their business as well. It's like if you're just out there selling for the sake of selling, you're going to be burning relationships, and that's not a good way to operate.
Right. 100%.
Yeah. So set up a call and let's do it.
Thanks, Paul, for your time. Appreciate you talking to me. And do you have anything last words, anything to say?
I appreciate you wanting to share this information with your community. Namaste, my friend. It was good getting to meet you. Good to get, the real face, the real conversation, and to put that "you stole his face" conversation to rest.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man that stole my face, Paul Xavier. Appreciate it, man. All right.
Thanks, guys.